If you could all take your seats, we're ready to get started. So I'm Donna Borky, board chair of the Sunrise Pops Orchestra. It's my pleasure to welcome you today. And we're starting off our concert a little bit differently than usual. We're starting off with a special tribute to a gentleman named Mark Giuliani. He was a member of the board of the Sunrise Pops Orchestra for about a year. And he came to us when I was having a chat with our mayor, Michael Ryan, and I was saying, you know, it would be really great if we could have an attorney on our board. Not that we expect to have any legal problems, but just to have the legal advice available. And he said, have I got the guy for you? He said, how would you like to not only have an attorney, but someone who's musically gifted as well? And he introduced us to Mark Giuliani, who was a terrific gift to our board for a year until he became too busy with his own musical endeavors. And he passed away tragically this past spring. So we're going to start off with a tribute to Mark, and to help me do that, I'd like to bring to the stage our mayor, Michael Ryan, and the managing partner of Krupnik Campbell, Joe Slama.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fantastic performance, and I just want to welcome you all back to Sunrise and to a home that you deserve. Let's give them a big round of applause. And I want you to give your neighbor a round of applause for another sellout here today. Let's give a big round of applause. We know how important the arts are. Here in Sunrise, we have worked very hard to support the arts. We've done it together in a partnership with you. We can't do it alone. And each year, we offer our support because we know that the arts really are the bond that keep our community together. It is the glue amongst us. It transports us to places we've never been, and it's good for our soul. And no one epitomized that more than Mark Giuliani. When I became mayor and Donna called me about an attorney, I was giddy because I knew Mark was much more than an attorney. He loved the arts. He was a conductor, he was a musician in his own right, and he jumped at the chance to help our Sunrise Pops. And then last December, when Sandy Hook happened, he and I shared as fathers the unspeakable pain of what had happened in Sandy Hook. We understood the pain of those families. And Mark sent me some music that he had written in 1998. He had never played it publicly. He said that it summarized his feelings about the tragedy. And when I called Mark and I said, we're going to do our own memorial ceremony a week after the Sandy Hook tragedy, would you mind if we play this as we lit the angels? And he said, I'd love it if you would do that. And he provided the music and the lyrics and was proud that we were able to, here in Sunrise, use that music in a cathartic way to join together in the pain. It would not be that much longer that we would lose Mark. But I know he would be thrilled that you're here today to celebrate his life and love of music and the arts. So continue to support the arts, not only for yourself, but for people like Mark, who spend their entire lives trying to enrich our souls. And I want to thank you for your support. Now, I'd like to introduce to you my managing partner at our firm, my boss, by the way, so say really nice things to him. Joe Slama from the law firm of Krupnik Campbell.
Actually, I think I've been elevated. I'm really not the managing partner of Krupnik Campbell, but I have seniority over Mike, but not much. Folks, it's an honor to be here for the inaugural symphonic presentation of Mark's song, Images of You. And on behalf of his friends, his family, and our firm, we thank you for your attendance here today. I had the privilege to be Mark's trial partner. We worked together, and I had the true privilege to have him as a colleague, and most importantly, as a friend. And I'd ask you to look in your playbill when you get a chance to read a little bit more about this most amazing, astounding man. Mark had the music in him. Whether he was humming as he walked down the halls of our firm, he truly did whistle while he worked in his office. And one time he broke into a rousing rendition of Cor d'Ingrato. I hope I said that right. I'm more of a rock and roll guy. But a rousing rendition in the Broward County Courthouse with a bailiff who shared their love for opera. Mark was a friendly and a funny guy. He was funny. He always had some kind of a twisted or sometimes corny joke, but he was very, very friendly as well, and he always made friends wherever he went. He was always the first one to ask you, how are you doing? How's your family doing? And he really meant it. And he really, really meant it. And Mark was just amazingly intellectual and talented. He was truly a Renaissance man. I used to joke with him whenever he came into my office to talk over cases, the average IQ jumped up by about 100 points. So with all of those wonderful qualities, Mark handed those all down to his two lovely and beautiful daughters who are with us here today, Olivia and Amelia, along with their mom, Kim, and along with their grandmother, Ray Stoddard. I'd ask, you're in the audience, I can't see with the lights, but could you all please stand up and stay standing? Also with us today, all the way from New Jersey, are Mark's dad, Joseph Giuliani, and his younger brother, David Giuliani. If we could raise the lights, and gentlemen, if you could stand for a moment. Now, they couldn't be here tonight or today, but Mark's mom, Rosemary, and his sister, Jody, could not be here because of travel, but we're videotaping this performance today, and this one's for you ladies. Also with us today are members of Kim's family. Would you guys please stand up? I think we have some other extended. There they are, they're up there. And also we have our extended family from our law firm of Crutton and Campbell. If you folks could please stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, all of these people who just stood up here in this theater with us today, ourselves included, we're blessed to have been with Mark Giuliani. He truly was a wonderful man, and our lives were enriched because of it. And we hope that through his words, through his music, through his song, that you'll get a glimpse of who he was and what he meant to all of us. Thank you.
Images of you won't fade away with time, and images remain with me, so deep inside, and I hear people say, to let you go. But if I were to try, my heart would tell me no. And in my dreams I still can see your sweet and gentle smile, the tender way you'd speak my name, your love light in your eyes, and I will never be set free, no matter And when the evening comes, the night becomes my friend. As silently I rise in the dark to grieve again, and in the morning light, the sun won't dry my tears, and I will long for you. As days grow into years, and in my dreams I still can see your sweet and gentle smile, the tender way you'd speak my name, your love light in your eyes, and I will never be set free, no matter what I do. I'm haunted by those images of you. And images of you defy the laws of time, for years will not erase what I see when I close my eyes, and like the autumn which calls to eventide, my heart calls out to you through passages of time, and in my dreams I'll always know your sweet and gentle smile, the tender way you'd call my name, your love light in your eyes, and I will never be set free, no matter what I do. I'm haunted by those images of you. I'm haunted by those images of you.
I'd like to say thank you again to Mike Ryan and Joe Slama and the entire firm of Crutney Campbell for supporting our efforts to do this tribute. I hope you found it as moving as we all did. And you may not know that when Mark decided to actually record this song, James Perkowski is the one that he asked to record it. So we were really grateful to James today, who came and volunteered his time to sing this song. song, it was James and a piano. And when we decided to do it here for you today, Peter Graves, our conductor emeritus, volunteered to write all the orchestrations so that the orchestra could accompany him live. So say a thank you to Peter Graves also. And on behalf of the Board of Directors and the entire Orchestra Kim, I hope that you and your children will continue the legacy of Mark's love of music. I have no doubt that you will. And we are going to start our regular concert now. Just a reminder at halftime to please buy some raffle tickets for our Scholarship Foundation. Last concert, for those of you who are not here, we introduced our scholarship winner, Jack Hernandez, and he'll be performing with our orchestra at the next concert or two. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy our terrific Sunrise Pops Orchestra.
And images of you defy the laws of time, for years will not erase what I see when I close my eyes.